CRF 250L. This is the 6th of February, 5th or 6th of February, I don't know. It's about 49 degrees. It warmed up a little bit. Wind is blowing. It's got some chill. It got the chill in the air. Anybody that rode a motorcycle knows 50-degree weather, you'll freeze to death if you don't dress for it because it's cold. But anyway, I just decided to go for a ride because I can. I'm down here at the bottom again. I just wanted to check kind of ride down here and just jack around a little. CRF 250L. You know, I said this thing handled different than between this and the XT, and they're both the same size. Well, this is heavier. That would make a difference. But one thing that nobody ever talks about, and one thing I don't think anybody ever takes into consideration of the way a bike handles, and there's pros and cons both ways. It's called wheelbase. That's the difference between this axle and this axle. Okay, that's the difference between the distance in your axles. Well, this here is 5 inches longer than my XT. It handles different. On the road, it rides a lot better. In stuff like this, it handles just a little bit different because with a longer wheelbase, it takes more room to turn it around. So, and that's what I'm saying. Whenever you get on a bike and say, well, how come this don't ride like the other 250s? You might want to stop and think about it, because like I said, sometimes the wheelbases are different. They're all pretty much within, I'm going to say 6 or 7 inches, all being the same. But you know, if you get one on the high end, it's going to handle different than one that you get that's on the low end. So anyway, CRF 250L. I brought it out here just to try it out, and you can tell that it's a 250. It runs good. It performs real well. Like I said, it thinks it's a 450, but it rides great on the road. That's because it's 319 pounds. And so, like I said, the heavier bike, the better you ride. But CRF 250L, I love it. Okay, it's a great addition to what I've got to ride. It's a great addition to what I have been riding, and I'm looking forward to a lot of riding this summer on this thing. I've already figured out my rack system for it. I'm just going to build some racks, and I'll just make them where I can detach them or hook them on my existing back rack, and I can throw my bags across them. And I also make it where I can take it off here and put it on my other bike whenever I want to use my bags on another bike. I mean, instead of having 4 sets of bags, why don't you just make 1 set of bag work for all of them? So anyway, that's a project. But the CRF 250L, it's a good bike. The 300L, it's a good bike. They're good little Hondas, and they're great bikes. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about Suzuki. I'm not saying anything about Kawasaki. I'm not saying anything bad about Yamaha. They're great little bikes too. And if I had the money, I'd have one of each, but I ain't. So, but anyway, I just want to let you know, CRF 250 is going to open up some more worlds for me. It's because it's a bike I'll take whenever I want to take something that's easy to handle and lightweight, and we'll go a long distance without stopping, versus my XT, which I love, but this bike here is going to be for my super long distance. And this here is also going to be the bike that I want to do the Trans-American Trail, and I've gave that a lot of thought, and I thought, you know, to do the Trans-American Trail, I'm going to need something that's lightweight, but long distance, it won't overheat, and gets pretty decent gas mileage, but it's light enough I can pick it up, and this bike I think is going to fit the bill over my XT, because like I said, it is air cooled, and you will have to stop to get out there in the desert. You're going to have to stop to let it cool down, otherwise you'll burn it up. It's a great little bike. So anyway, that's kind of the reason why I got the CRF, because I was looking for something that was water cooled, and this bike's going to do a great job for it. It's going to fit the bill. It's going to do what I want to do, and I want to do part of the Trans-American Trail. It's just kind of a pipe dream of mine, and I don't know whether I'm going to get her done or not, but I can't do it all, but I can do part of it. And the parts I want to do is I want to go through Utah, and I'd love to go from like Arkansas to Utah. I think it would be a real good scenic ride. Of course, you're going to have to ride down there, you know, get down there. It means I'm in Illinois. That means I got to go down through Oklahoma. But you know, that's just I'll have to see how it works. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of give you my take on the CRF 250L. I think it's a great little machine. The only complaint I have about the CRF 250L is the same complaint I got about most newer bikes. The gas tanks ain't worth a shit. Okay, I just filled it. I was down on my last bar, and I just filled this thing up. Cost me $4, and that's at $3.39 a gallon. It cost me $4. That gave me 1.17 gallons of gas. And like I said, I was down on my last bar. I'm going. So this thing's got just a little over a 2-gallon tank. And I'm going, what the hell? Why don't they at least put a 3-gallon on these things? Okay? But, oh well. I might have to look around and see if they got an aftermarket tank for it. Unfortunately, the bad thing about it is I looked for an aftermarket tank of my XT, and they wanted $300 for it because it's fuel injected. It's got the fuel pump in the tank. I'm going, huh, sucks. But anyway, CRF 250L, it's a great little machine. I think all my bikes are great. I think all bikes are great. Some are better than others in my estimation, but that's just personal preference. But I love the little CRF 250L, and it's going to be a great little bike. It's going to be a great little summer bike. I just can't wait. As you can see, February 5th, and I'm out here riding. But it's going to be a great bike. Hey, just wanted to kind of throw it out there and let you look at it. This is actually the second time I've only really had it out to do any riding. Oh, and another thing, seat concept seats, I can't say it enough. If you want a seat that's comfortable, because everybody knows a dual sport seat it just ain't worth shit. Everybody knows that. Anybody that's ever rode dual sports just knows that they're just hard. The seat concept seats, I'm gonna say it again. It works. It works. Is it worth the $300 you're gonna get for it? Well, that just depends on how much you like your butt. Okay. After about 50 miles, yeah, you're gonna say, man, I'd give it 1,000. So it's worth it. So like I said, I gotta give Seat Concepts a thumbs up, because I love that seat. I don't know whether you can tell or not, but you look at that seat. It's narrow where you need it, but it's wide where you need it. So, and that's the difference between that and the stock seat. The stock seat it's just half a brick wide all the way down here. See? So. And these here, they've got enough padding where you need them. So anyway, I guess that's enough of that. CRF 250L. You know what I say about that? Hell yeah, that's my bike. Well, hey, Nick, till next time, ride safe, ride free.